Hello students, how are you? I hope you all are fit and fine. So dear students, today in this series of revision, we are going to revise reading skills, which is very important as you know very well. Most of the students are not interested in attempting the reading skills because they don't know the strategy. What is the strategy for attempting the reading skills unseen comprehension? So everyone must know how we should go through unseen comprehension to answer the question. In most of the cases, what happens? First, students waste their time in reading the whole passage. So we are not supposed to do it. Two terms you must be aware of. First one is skimming and second one is scanning. So today we are going to discuss what is skimming and what is scanning, and how using applying the method of skimming and scanning we can make this unseen comprehension very easy and we can easily answer them. So dear students, let's begin how to attempt reading skills unseen comprehension of your question paper. Okay dear students, so I hope you all are ready to begin. Okay, so dear students, let us go through these strategies to attempt section A, reading skills. Before reading a passage, students are suggested to follow the steps listed below. So before reading the passage, what you should do, here some points are given. You must keep it. Remember dear students, mostly you skip this point, so that is why you face problem while attempting reading skills unseen passage, this part of your question paper. First of all, what we should do, we should read, we should quickly run through the passage once. This is called skimming. We should run through the passage once. We need not read out each and every line. So try to run through the passage and try to get the idea of the passage, what the passage about, what the information has been given. So you have to quickly run through the passage instead of reading each and every word. This is called skimming. So first you have to skim the passage. First of all, you have to skim the passage. So while skimming, dear students, next point, what we should do during skimming, note all capitalized word. We should note down all capitalized words, numbers, names, scientific or medical terms. During skimming, we must note down all these terms, all capitalized words, numbers, names, scientific or medical terms. Third thing, what we should do, now read the question and go back to the passage to find the appropriate answer. Now you should read the questions and go back to the passage to find appropriate answer. Now this strategy is called scanning. So you have to apply two strategies. These are skimming. First skimming and second is scanning. During scanning you should read the questions, then go to the paragraph in which you can find the appropriate answer. Now the fourth one, once you locate the paragraph where you think a particular answer is, read the particular paragraph. Once you find the paragraph where you think the particular answer to this question can be, you should read that particular paragraph to find that question, answer to that question. Next, dear students, write your answer without lifting exactly passage content. What happens? Most of the students, once they find the answer in paragraph, they just copy whole lines and paste. Don't do that. You have found out the answer in the paragraph, so don't copy, just copy that line which is the answer to that question and paste. You should write the answer, reframing the sentence on your own. In your own words, you have to reframe the sentence. Don't write exactly passage. Next one, respond the tone and tense in the direction of the question. So you must follow the proper tense and tone of the questions. Already it has been discussed many times. You should answer in the same question in which you should answer in the same tense or tone in which question is asked. So you must keep it remember. Next one, answer should be precise and to the point. Don't give unnecessary information while writing while answering to questions. Your answer should be precise and to the point. Next one, in word attack, vocabulary based question, provide only one word or phrase. You need sometimes it has been observed the students write this word means this. No, it is in the question what is the synonym of this word. So just write synonym. What is the antonym of this word? Just write antonym. Okay, so write only phrase or word. Now next, last but not the least, if confused in vocabulary questions, try to reduce, puzzle out the meaning from the context. If you are confused in vocabulary questions, then what you should do, you should deduce, puzzle out the meaning from the context. You should try to find out the meaning from the context. One thing also you can do, you can check which part of speech the word is and try to find out same parts of speech. So dear students, these are some strategy which you must apply while attempting an unseen paragraph, while attempting this reading part. Now some solved questions are given in your supporting material which I have already shared in your WhatsApp group, and please solve those questions, those all unseen passages, applying the strategies which we have just learned. Okay, let us discuss next topic today. Now we are going to discuss note making. Now we are going to revise note making, which is also a very important topic. After reading comprehension, we are going to revise note making. Yes. Already discussion regarding note making we have done. So once again today we are going to revise, as we are revising all the topics, all the chapters once again. So during revision you need to be more attentive. Note making, this term is new for you as you have not come across these words in your previous classes. So this is the new term for you. What is note making? So simply an unseen passage is given in your question paper. You have to go through that unseen passage and you have to prepare a short note using suitable abbreviations. Okay, so we will be discussing each and everything about it. So what is the character of a good note? What is the characteristics of a good note? It should be short. While making notes, you should keep in mind that your note should be short. Don't write full sentences. Only points should be written. Second thing, only the important information included. Include only important information. Don't include unnecessary information. Third one, logically presented in sequence. As we also discussed yesterday, how important the cohesion and cohesive it. So you have to follow the sequence. Your note should be cohesive and cohesion. It means your note should be logically presented and should be in sequence. Organized. This is, I think, something misprinting. It should be well organized way under headings. It should be well organized way under proper heading and subheading. It should be well organized under proper heading and subheadings. Now, what is the mechanics of note? What mechanism we can use? Okay. So mechanics of note we are going to discuss. What is the mechanism of note? Use of abbreviation. Your note must be having abbreviation. Use of first letter of words, UNO, CBSE, NCRT. So this way you can also make abbreviation, but some abbreviations are already made, ready-made abbreviations. You had better to use ready-made abbreviations. You can also make abbreviations of your own. What is abbreviation? If name of any organization, anything is written in short, so that is called abbreviation. Capitalized first letter of words while writing abbreviation. You can also while writing any short form of any organization, you can start it with capital letter. So you can take its first letter and capitalize it. Capitalized first letter of words, UNO, for example, you can see here, CBSE, NCRT. Next is arithmetic symbols. Like you can see here, some arithmetic symbols are there. Some commonly used abbreviations in newspaper magazines are GOVT for government, ETC for etc., EZ for examples. So you already know about them. Some invented, you can also invent on your own. You can as in the beginning I told you, we can use the ready-made abbreviations, either we can make our own abbreviations. So you can make your own abbreviations this way. First and last word of letters, first and last few letters of the word with a dot at the end. Like education, you can see for education, EDUN. So this is self-made abbreviation. For population and for pollution, this is for pollution, this is for population. So we can also make abbreviations by taking first and last few letters of the word with the dot at the end. And as you can see here, MFG for manufacturing. Okay. Now, what is the main very important thing? Your presentation. Your presentation should be in proper indentation. Your indentation should be proper. So first you have to write heading, the title. Before beginning the notes, you should write heading, the title. After title, you should write main points. After main points, we have to write sub points. After main points, sub points. Then if don't write more than 4 sub points. 4 sub points are enough. If sub points also require some sub points, then write sub point. Okay, and don't write more than 3 sub points. So first you have to write heading, after heading at least 4 sub points, then if requires then 2 or 3 sub points. In most of the cases it does not require. Okay. Make use of words and phrases only. You should write only words and phrases, avoid full length sentences. We cannot write full length sentences. Give appropriate title. Appropriate title should be given. The title may be given in the beginning. You can either give the title in the beginning or at the end, but you had better to give the title in the beginning. The notes are 3 marks and should not be more than 1/3 of the passage length. Your note should not be more than 1/3 of the passage length. You should keep it, remember. So how marks are distributed for note making? Let's see. Marking pattern for note making and summarizing. For note title 1 mark, for abbreviation contraction 1 mark, minimum 4 should be there. For subheadings, for 4 as per the requirement, along with 2 3 marks. For summary, you will get 3 marks, for content 2 marks, and expression 1 mark. Okay dear students, and word limit is 80 words while summarizing. After note making you have to write the summary of the passage. So this is called note making and summarizing. Okay. Provide key for abbreviation used in the notes. After finishing your note making and summarizing, you must provide key to abbreviations. The abbreviations which you have used, you must provide at the end of the note. At the end of your summary, in box, you must provide like PROBLM for problem, TRPNT for transparent, RQD for required, DPRSD depressed. Okay, so whatever the minimum 4 abbreviations you must use, and at the end of your note and at the end of your summary you must provide key to abbreviations. Now let us go through some solved examples to understand it better. So this way the question will be asked in your examination. Read the following passage carefully and answer the question that follow. So it is having 8 marks, 5 marks for note making and 3 marks for summarizing. How does television affect our lives? It can be very helpful to people who carefully choose the shows that they watch. Television can increase our knowledge of the outside world. There are high quality programs that help us understand many fields of study, science, medicine, the arts and so on. Moreover, television benefits very old people who can't often leave the house, as well as the patients in hospital. It also affects non-native speakers the advantage of daily informal language practice. They can increase their vocabulary, sorry, they can increase their vocabulary and practice listening. On the other hand, there are several serious disadvantages to television. Of course, it provides us with a pleasant way to relax and spend our time, our free time, but in some countries, people watch the boob tube for an average of 6 hours or more a day. Many children stare at a television screen for more hours each day and they do nothing else, including studying and sleeping. It's clear that the tube has a powerful influence on their lives, that its influence is often negative. Its influence is often negative. Recent studies show that after only 30 seconds of watching television, a person's brain relaxes the same way that it does just before the person falls asleep. Another effect of television on the human brain is that it seems to cause poor concentration. Children who view a lot of television can often concentrate on a subject for only 15 to 20 minutes. They can pay attention only for the almost of time between commercials. Another disadvantage is that television often causes people to become dissatisfied with their own lives. Real life does not seem as exciting to those people as the lives of actors on the screen. Too many people television becomes more real than reality and their own lives boring. Also, many people get upset or depressed when they can't solve problems in real life as quickly as television actors seem to. Before a child is 14 years old, he or she views 11,000 murders on the tube. He or she begins to believe that there is nothing strange about fighting, killings, and other kinds of violence. Many studies shows that people become more violent after certain programs. They may even do the things that they saw in the violent show. Now let us go through the questions. Now you have to make a note on the above passage using proper abbreviations. So at least 4 abbreviations you must use and suggest a suitable title. Okay, this is of 5 marks. 3 marks for note making, 1 mark for abbreviation, 1 mark for logical representation. And second one, write a summary of the above passage in 80 words. This is of 3 marks. So let's begin. So first you have to write title, as you can see here. The title you can see here on your screen. Wait for a minute. The title is The Impact of Television. So first, benefits of TV: increase our knowledge of the outside world. So dear students, you can see how for abbreviations, for include, for knowledge, for outside have been used. High quality program, so you can also see how the abbreviation for quality and program have been used. Now sub points: field, science, medicine, arts. Yes. Now again sub point: old people, patient, can't leave house. So dear student, you can see that only words or phrases are written. Never write a complete sentence. Don't forget it. You are not supposed to write a complete sentence. Okay? So you have to write only phrases and words. Non-native speakers, daily informal long practice, increase vocabulary, listening, way to relax. Okay, so after that in the passage we came across disadvantages of TV. So long duration of viewing affects eyes, human brain. Now sub points: gets drained, poor concentration, effects on of violent shows on adults behavior. Now effects of TV on children, later we read in the passage. In the same sequence you have to make the note as you have read in the passage. It should be in the same sequence. Effect of TV on children. So lack of concentration in studies, gets used to violence, loses discretion, understanding. Other effects later we discussed in the passage, later we read in the passage. Other effects: people become dissatisfied, unable to differentiate between, it should be real life and real life. So dear students, you can see these abbreviations used during note making. Real life seems boring, imitate actors, get upset, depressed, unable to solve problems. Okay, so this is the note you have seen here. Now key to abbreviations. So abbreviations which you have used in the passage, which have been used in the passage, you must give key at the end. So INC for increases, OS for outside, KNOW for knowledge, LANG for language, PRAC for practice, and TV for television, DIFFT for differentiate, and BW for between. So these are the abbreviations which have been used in the note making, which you must mention at the end of your note. Let us summary. So just while writing summary, just use the notes which you have made. Apply those notes, those points, apply those points which you have used in note making and convert it into full sentence easily. As you can see, television viewing is both a boon and bane. Make it short, convert it into your language, and in 80 words you will have to finish it. It's an easily available source of entertainment for everyone, even old people and patients. It affects high quality educational programs. It offers high quality educational programs, but it has a bad side too. It drains our brain, our energy, and causes a poor concentration in students. Violent shows often lead to violent behaviors in real life among children and adults. People often get too attached with TV shows and actors, I think something misprint here, and they are unable to differentiate between real and real life. Thus, TV can be helpful to only those people who carefully choose the shows. So it's all about the summary. So one more solved example is there. So you can go through your supporting material which I have shared in the group and practice more. There are many questions for your practice. So go through them and practice these unseen passages and in reading section, and these passages for note making. So thank you students for watching the video. See you tomorrow.